we're going to go off the rails today. Hello, everyone.
It's always good when you announce that to the viewers.
Always. That's my goal. All right, folks, it's officially a rematch. Both President Biden and former President Trump have won enough delegates to clinch their party's nomination, meaning the long-anticipated rematch is now a reality. But today we want to talk about another candidate running for president, Robert F. Kennedy Jr. Now, he is running as an independent, and he's revealed his short list now for his potential running mates. At the top of the list are NFL quarterback Aaron Rodgers and former Minnesota governor, professional wrestler as well, Jesse Ventura. Other people on the list reportedly include Tulsi Gabbard, Senator Rand Paul, and Andrew Yang. There is a lot of speculation about what his candidacy will mean for both Trump and for Biden. Can RFK pull in enough votes to affect the outcome of the election? DBL Nation, we know we want to hear from you. You know that. How many of you out there watching support RFK Jr.'s run for president? All you got to do, go to dblvote.com, weigh in as we discuss this. Really quick, he can't be in all states yet. He doesn't have enough signatures, but he does have enough for New Hampshire, Nevada, Hawaii, Arizona, Georgia, Michigan, and South Carolina. A lot of those are swing states, so it could affect the election. And real quick, what he said that have been a little questionable as he's questioned things like the vaccine. He wondered if they were linked to autism. He wants to stop government and media to stop censoring dissonant voices. They should start telling us the truth. He said Wi-Fi could be causing cancer and leaky brain. Antidepressants are possibly linked to school shootings. Chemicals in the water could be turning children transgender. AIDS may not be caused by HIV, and COVID might be designed to not affect Jews or Chinese people. I'm a Jew. I got COVID. That one's but debunked. What do you guys think about this? Jeff, what do you think about this?
Okay, so some of those claims are crazy.
Yeah, right.
Some of those claims are crazy. I get it, right? But you're not going to agree with everything everybody says all the time, right? Biden wasn't for gay marriage at one point, right?
Very true.
People forgave him. So whatever those were pulled from, I'm not here to stick up for RFK. I'm here to stick up for a third choice. That's what I like. I like people questioning the system. I'm not saying conspiracy crazy question. I'm just saying put it out there because I have some questions of my own. And I like to hear those. These presidents don't do that. They very much stick to their guns and their side is right, and there's no questioning or having that conversation on the table. We're missing that in America. I don't care if you're a Democrat or believe in God or don't believe, black, white, wherever you come from. Let's have a conversation. That has gone away in America. And I like a third party. He's not going to win the presidency, but I do like a third option. The question here is, does he have enough votes on one side or the other to swing the election for our next president?
And which way will he
Right, because I think we're all tired of the choices on the table. And I think that third party, whether you think those things are crazy or not, might get a lot of votes this year. That's just my prediction. I don't know.
And it's happened in the past. Ross Perot, Ralph Nader, Jill Stein, Gary Johnson, Theodore Roosevelt even. What do you think about this, Erica?
I don't mind questions and conversations as long as the goal is solutions. I think that also is a very effective tactic for a lot of people that we are either in politics or we see on social media. And what they do is they question something that the public conversation is having in that moment. And you throw out these questions and then you allow your demographic to go at it back and forth, but it's never rooted in solution. It's rooted in the amplification of your platform. So if we're questioning things because it's toxic or it's going to hurt us in some way, then what's the thing after the question?
What's the action?
Right.
Interesting. Al, what do you think about all this? It's a really interesting take.
It is, you know, as you were just listing the candidates, this is just such a rehash. You know, I was wondering, like, well, why are we hearing from JFK Jr. and it's really his last name? That's what, and really you could say the same for Trump and to a lesser extent Biden. It's name recognition. That's why we're hearing from
RFK, yeah.
RFK, yep. Yes. You know, but as I look at his VP choices, yes, they are kind of in the same pool of conspiracy and questioning things and questioning the vaccine. Really what they have to do is like people that are not happy with the answers that they're getting from the government. The question that we all have to answer is, well, who's going to tell the truth and are we going to elect those people? Those people are very famously not very popular until they are long gone. The people that actually have a genuine, somebody like, not Ross Perot, but Ralph Nader, who really did help consumers make better choices and get things that were safe for them and for their kids. I really wonder if our society, like you said, Erica, wants to find answers or is just happy kind of in the muck blaming other people. So I don't think JFK will RFK will
But
do.
that's the reason why he's naming
exactly.
You know, I don't think he will make a big dent because Kanye is a 10,000 times bigger star and he didn't make too much of a dent. But am I happy with some questions being brought to the table? Yes. I just wonder, Jeff, who can give us an answer?
Right.
And who's going to have a legitimate discussion without an agenda? I feel like Erica could do that, but I think most platforms
Or
you go on,
politicians can't.
it's either like come into the bee's nest and we're gonna grill you. I just want to know. You know, I think a lot of parents, a lot of people just want to know.
He's a legitimate lawyer, right? He's won many cases, and he does have some knowledge of it other than Kanye.
Right.
My thing is we just frame things in society for everybody to weigh in like an opinion, right? Aaron Rodgers is a ridiculous vice president choice, but we frame things like, and wrestler Jesse Ventura, he was also a governor.
Right,
so we don't say the
that.
political side. But just the way things are framed in America, you make him seem like a fool right off the bat. So when you say, hey man, I kind of like this JFK guy, people who don't know anything are... You did it to me now. You did it to me.
My
now.
fault.
But people who say, man, I kind of like this RFK guy, you immediately go, why? Because he's going to have Aaron Rodgers as vice president. He doesn't think Jews could get COVID.
Right.
You just throw out facts like this. I don't know where that context came from that he would say something as ridiculous as that, which is clearly ridiculous. But these are we push these candidates out, and like Joe Biden could do no wrong.
Right,
you know, it's like, and this guy could do everything wrong. It's like, I don't like the narrative. Just give me the story. I'll produce my own narrative of what I think, but we have these preconceived notions of not just the presidents, of everybody now in society, of who they are based on what they look like.
Yeah.
Or their past references,
Got
even if it
so
was 40
tribal.
years ago.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, it's like, you know, you asked a question, Al, earlier, like who could actually talk about a topic without there being a bias? And you said that I could, and I absolutely could not. None of us can, because we all bring our level of experience. We all bring what we've encountered to the table. No one is actually clearly saying things without any bias, especially when you're talking about politics and how different things are affecting us personally.
But you don't have profit behind that bias.
I understand what you're saying, but I think that's the issue. Everyone's always like, you're not telling the truth according to
who?
you.
Right,
or according to whom.
Right.
And I think when we have these conversations, it's like anyone who has anything to say is always going to have a dissenting opinion. We couldn't even think of one thing that everyone could universally agree on. If we walked outside right now, I guarantee if everyone walked out, it's like, oh, the sky's blue. Oh, no, it's gray. Oh, no, it's purple. There is no sky. You know,
The earth
we
is
can't.
flat.
Yeah.
Yeah, interesting.
But
take.
I feel like that's a more online conversation now. We got to go. But I think if you did walk outside and talk to somebody that you would normally not talk to, you're going to have a lot more in common than you think.
Yeah.
The internet really divides us in a way that doesn't even involve mankind in a regular
Jeff, that's
situation.
what I tell you. Stop reading the comments. Go talk to regular people. Everybody's great. Just don't get online. Everyone.
I wish I could take some advice from you, buddy.
Yeah.
All right, poll results. Do you support RFK Jr.? No. Excuse me, no, 76%.
Is cough up
Yes, 24% attitude.
Tori couldn't even get it out.